Hi everybody, thanks for coming to check out our Schoology page. I just want to show you how things are organized and what resources you can find on our Schoology page. So if you take a look here, I have folders. The folders are dated for each week. I will always have the current week and then the 2 weeks previous to that. If you're looking for anything before 3 weeks of work, I have a folder down here is titled Work from Longer Than 3 Weeks. So all of our work from the school year can be found in here with the 3 most current weeks up at the top. On the right-hand side, if I have any quizzes or tests that are scheduled, you will find those here. Students do have a paper assignment every day that they're given at the end of class to bring back the next day at the beginning of class. The assignments are meant to be a review of what we learned for the day. They shouldn't be taking much more than 20 minutes unless students are really having to go back and do some relearning by watching videos or really looking over their notes. It should be, if you were paying attention in class and were understanding and doing their work, the homework should be able to be done pretty simply in 20 minutes or close to that. So I do not have the daily assignment listed here, but the daily assignments are listed within the folders. So along with our folders here for the weeks, if we're working on something that day, I usually just put it up at the top and then I'll get rid of them when we're done with it. We also have a folder for any old notes, so if you wanted to refer to anything from earlier in the year, you can find that here. And then this folder is also really important. It's called Assignments, Notes, and Reference Sheets. So if you're ever forget your paper assignment at school, you can access it online, unless it's some of those review half sheets. Sometimes those are not in here. But otherwise, you can come to this spot. If you forgot your assignment, say from last night, you would just open this document, and if you know it was Unit 3, number 3, you would scroll through this until you found Unit 3, number 3. So right up at the top is where they're labeled. This is number 1, here's number 2, and then here's number 3. So if you forgot your assignment or you were absent, or if you're at home but you're well enough or able to do your work, you can do it right here and you don't even have to wait to come back to school. So speaking of if you're absent or if you just want to review anything that we've learned, today happens to be October 13th. So if I wanted to know what we did at school today on October 13th, if I go through this view, I can click right here. Today was Thursday. So I'm going to click on this page and it will give me the video. So you'll be able to see the notes that we did in class. You can watch this video and then take your own notes. So when you're absent, you're responsible still for taking the notes. If you weren't absent and you just want to watch it, you're always welcome to do that. And then down here, it's listed what your paper assignment is. And then this is listed if you just want to do any extra work in ALEKS. I think, okay, in this one as well, you can find that digital copy of our reference sheet. Instead of using our textbook, we kind of just made usually a front and back side reference sheet that students, again, were given on paper, but we do have it as a digital backup if you would like. This is just kind of my handwritten notes. I put a title, one-step equations. You can see the examples here. Two-step equations, here's a couple of the kinds that we have, and then the rest of the work that we'll do as well. Students also have access to My Notes written out. So if your notes are not legible or you forgot part of it or you weren't able to keep up while I'm going through the notes, you can find them worked out here. So when you're doing an assignment, if you think it's easier to read this writing versus yours, you can always use these notes as well. All right, I'm also going to make a video about what you can do when you're at home doing your assignments, so check back and check that one out too. All right, thank you. Oh, I could show you, sorry, one more thing. So you can always know what's coming up for the week here or here, and then if you go to this view, it will just show you all of the days together. So you can see here was the video from Tuesday, Wednesday, we didn't have a video for that one. Today, and then even tomorrow, here's what we're going to be doing. So all the videos posted for each day. All right, thanks for listening.